In the dictionary, it says that a community is a group of people with something in common, but really I think it's much more than that. I think a community, yes, does have people who work together and have things in common, but I think the strongest communities are actually built up of diverse people, not just physically, but mentally as well. And the healthiest communities take those differences in its members and makes those differences work towards a common cause. And that's really how progression is made, is where you're able to bounce ideas and opinions off of each other and still get along in the end. I feel like I'd be a good addition to Write Love in Our Arms because it's pretty much my ideal job. I'm actually majoring in psychology with a focus in adolescence and young adulthood. And when I signed up for that, helping adolescents with depression and suicide, it's kind of what I signed up for. And that's the kind of stuff that I wanted to be doing. And I think helping adolescents with the struggles in the world is one of, in my opinion, one of the most important things we can do. And I would love to work with a team that shares the same goals. One of the few people I've ever actually been able to call my hero is my father. And just to give you a little background on him, he barely passed high school, flunked out of every community college in his area, partied all the time with some questionable people, and he spent a little time in jail. And the reason why he's my hero is because I never got to meet that person. When my mom was pregnant with me, he was in jail at the time, and he realized his life needed to turn around, and he made it happen. And so I've always known him as the hardest worker, the wisest man, and the best dad that anyone could ever ask for. And I guess hearing the stories of him before I was born, he inadvertently taught me that it's never too late to turn around. And out of everything he's ever taught me, that's the message that stuck with me the most, was that it is never too late to turn around. And I try to pass that message along to anyone who will listen, really, whether it be with school, career choices, or just everyday life problems. I really think that my dad continues to be a success story of how you can always identify the need to change, and you can always pursue it no matter what. One of the things that really helped me with my own depressive episodes, besides To Write Love in Our Arms, was music. And I used to listen to a lot of negative music, not on purpose, but just because that's the type of music I enjoyed, and I didn't really know anything else. But a few years ago, I actually started to DJ, and I started listening to a lot more house music and trance, and I started to realize a lot of the songs had positive messages behind them. You're Gonna Love Again, I Will Be Here, I'm Strong. They're all examples of these positive songs. And me and my friend realized this and wanted to put on electric dance events for our university to try to get that music out there. Because the city of Stockton could really use it because of all the negativity that's usually being promoted here. And, you know, we realized that these electric dance events are usually associated with drug use, and we didn't want that. So that's partially the reason why we have the events on campus with security. And in addition, we don't really promote our events through fraternities or sororities because of the possibility of people thinking that our events are just somewhere to go to get drunk. And really, that's not what we're trying to promote. We're really trying to promote, you know, how music can be positive and it doesn't always have to be negative. And what we're really trying to do is just spread that feeling throughout the campus and hopefully the rest of the Stockton community.